Hello, my name is Ryan Sinclairs, and this is day 21 of Autism Awareness Month, even though it is May 1st, because I usually do autism awareness presentations in May at possibly elementary schools in May.
Yeah. And in the summer, we've gone to the police stations. So Autism Awareness Month is April, but autism awareness for us goes year round, right?
Right.
And every month is Autism Awareness Month for us.
Of course.
So we're going to talk about today. Well, first we have to tell you, we just watched what was the name of the show? Parks and
Recreation?
Right.
But I didn't see it.
Right, Parks and Recreation.
So I'm going to be watching it.
Reddit Recreation.
I'm going to be watching it.
Yes, he's going to start watching it
tonight.
We
I
thought-
couldn't correct myself.
We thought that was funny that he read it Recreation. But yeah, okay. So today we're going to talk about what's new. Okay?
So what's new is almost like that there are changes. It's been a little hard for me because even though it is a new year, 2020, we might have little changes.
Yeah, and the changes are a challenge for people with autism. In particular, things that are new things that are introduced to the world that people with autism live in. In one of the other episodes, we talked about holidays. We talked about what makes holidays challenging, and that there were times with Christmas where Ryan didn't even want to open the present because he was so worried about what was inside.
I did get to open the present.
Oh, but you did. Yeah, now you're great at it.
Yeah.
This is when you were younger,
Oh,
right? It was harder, but now you're good. You're so good at
but
it.
I'm good at doing that
Yes.
when I was little like that.
We recently got new furniture.
Yeah, you didn't remember?
Yep.
My mom and I went to a furniture store and we met someone named, Brianna.
Yes, very good.
I got that right.
Yeah. And one of the things that we've learned over the years is when you have a major change, like a new car or new furniture, which changes the look and the feel of the space where your individual with autism is living, is spending time, allowing him to take part in the process, taking him to go car shopping, taking him for test drives in the new car. Also, the furniture, my wife took him over. Actually, I didn't go. She went with him, and they tried out the furniture, and it made the transition so much better, as opposed to coming home to a place where he's comfortable, and all of a sudden, no furniture, or new furniture. And it's change, it's different. Or coming home from school and seeing in the driveway, wait, new car, where's the old car, right? You
Right.
could name every car we had, right?
Yeah.
Whenever we're on the road and we see one of the old cars, right?
That I used to have when we used to have when
What
I
will
was
you usually
little.
say? You'll say,
But there's the old us, but I'm just kidding.
yeah, he'll say, there's the old us, because it's the
And
old car. And another example of that is one of the reasons that people with autism like to go to and from the same place in the same direction is because they want to see that this same ride to and from school every day is the same, is unchanged. Well, as we know, life isn't like that. We've certainly learned that over the last few months. So when a change happens, it's frustrating. The younger people with autism are, and the more unable to communicate they are, the more frustrated they can get. Ryan, one of his favorite signs on the railroad track on the way to school.
Yeah, yeah. It's one of my favorite things because I see the crossing signs. I call them the yellow sign, the white X.
That's right, the yellow railroad crossing signs.
Because it's yellow,
Yes.
And the white X because it's white.
Right, and it's an X, yes. Very good.
And it's the white X.
And so one of the yellow signs on the way to school was hit by a car.
Yeah, and it's not there anymore.
And it's not
it
there.
It had blue paint on it.
Yes, and Ryan kept waiting for it to be replaced, but the railroad crossing is dead.
Nope,
in
so
Yarnville.
it's
but
gonna
every
have to stay
day,
like that.
every day.
So that's
when we
another
run-
change
That's
if
right.
you come to a crossing.
Yep.
It might be an invisible yellow sign.
Now it's an invisible one. He acknowledges its absence every time we go by. So there are always things like that. We'll drive somewhere and Ryan will notice if a light tower is out. Or he'll notice if they change the light towers on the highway.
If it's broken,
Yeah.
that's changed.
Right. He'll go, oh, look, broken light tower. Now think about how many light towers you pass, like on 195.
We see a lot,
We do.
especially on
Yep.
our 195 route and 29 route and 295.
Yep, and so he'll notice and he'll point it out, and it's pretty great. It's just part of, but the reason, we always ask why. Well, why does he do that? Like we explained why he repeats TV shows and why he does certain things. Well, what it is, he likes he wants things to be comfortable in his way. He likes to see things that he's used to. So when you have new things that are introduced to the world of an autistic individual, you can expect it to take time. And I want to give you an example of something that just happened. So Christmas time, we got the boys' phones. Evan and Ryan got their first phones.
2019.
Yep, 2019 we got
something
phones.
new for 2020.
And so what we did, we thought it'd be a great social tool for him. So we actually took it to Miss Marcy's and we did some work with it. And we put some numbers into the phone and showed him how he could text people. Well, Ryan loves YouTube. Ryan loves playing games online. It's kind of his escape. So he wasn't using the phone aspect of the phone. Even sometimes he would get texts or he would get calls and he wouldn't even understand what that was. Well, it is now May 1st. And last week, we had a gathering with a group of our friends, the Garretts, the Maloneys, right?
You know the Garretts.
They don't know them, no. But
they're
you know
Uncle.
them.
I'll tell you who they are. The Garretts are Uncle Mike, Nan Amory, and Megan and Allie.
Yep.
That's who I call her.
Yep.
And they have a puppy named Lexi.
Yes, we've already told them. Yep.
I've been holding her a bunch of times.
Yep, you can't wait to see her again.
Yeah, maybe in 2020 or something.
Yes.
Like in August.
Yes, so he gets
I'll
really...
just have to find out.
Yes.
See what plans that...
Yes. All right, and then there are other friends that don't... The Maloneys, don't talk about the dogs and everything, and the Garings, and Uncle Rick, right? And Elisa, So we did like a trivia thing. It was a lot of fun. Well, the next morning, Ryan woke up, and we see him on his phone, and he said, I'm trying to send messages. And what he did, he was so excited about having seen them, he decided to send them a message and say, here's my phone, here's my number. Well, they actually had the number because I kind of forced that to happen in Christmas, but he didn't really, it was new. And it took him that many months to where now he's so excited about it. And he recently has been taking pictures. Anytime he goes somewhere.
Yeah, like for an example.
Go ahead.
For an example, I went to Bordentown Beach because it's right near 295 where we go to Grandma and Pop-Ups, of course.
Right. Yep.
So I got to use my phone and take a picture, probably of the Riverline train and the 295 highway bridge.
Yep, Ryan loves bridges and trains, and he loves seeing them go by, and it's been one of our favorite spots. It took until now for him to finally start incorporating the phone into his world in terms of texting, in terms of taking pictures, and that's okay. It took him a while to get used to it, and then when he was ready, he was ready. And I don't want to compare an autistic person to a pet, but I'm going to. If you think about an animal that has you're a pet.
You better not be trying to do Tommy Boy.
No, I'm not doing Tommy Boy. No, stop doing Tommy Boy. So, if you introduce something new to an animal, like say a new bed or a new toy or a new house for like a dog or a bed for a cat, initially they're going to kind of sniff it maybe and wait a little while before they finally check it out. Even a bird feeder, you put a bird feeder in your yard, initially the birds are like, what is that? They're not sure yet. And then eventually they embrace it. People with autism are similar. I think all of us have a tendency, something new, we look forward to something new. Well, in the autism world, something new can be scary, it can be different, it can be unprocessed, but it doesn't mean that it's going to stay that way forever. It eventually, hopefully, won't be rejected, but it will be welcomed and it will be accepted. One thing we've noticed at school, for example, we have health and phys ed are generally semesters. So the first 2 semesters he had gym, the second 2 semesters health this year. And last year it was the other way, it was gym and then health. Well, both times that he changed to health, his health teachers were 2 of the sweetest, kindest teachers at Steiner. And both of them came to me and said, after a couple weeks, it's really been frustrating. Ryan is really not doing well. He's very aggravated. Well, what it was, he kept waiting for it to go back to gym because that was his routine and the routine changed. So we had to take the time to say, no, this is the new class. This is the class that you're going to have for the rest of the year. And then once we explained it, how did you do?
Pretty great.
He did, because now he went, oh, he was just waiting. There was another time he had a teacher who left and was replaced by another teacher. And that teacher, he was giving that teacher a hard time. And she came to me and she was concerned. He kept thinking the other teacher was coming back, but she wasn't. She had gone to a different school. So he wasn't he was expecting every day going in there like, where's the other teacher? And this new teacher, who was his teacher for the rest of the year, was very frustrated by that. So just that's kind of what's new, right? And what's tricky. And that's why this has been a challenge, but you've been doing great.
Of course
You
I
really
have.
have, right?
Right.
All right. So are we done?
Well, what didn't I share?
No, I think we're good. I think we shared everything.
Oh, yeah. Of
So
course.
everybody stay safe. The parks are open this weekend.
Yeah, in
so
case
hopefully-
you want to have a little exploring adventure
Very good. Exploring adventure in the park.
like I do.
Yes. All right. Take
Well,
care.
goodbye and take care, and I can't wait to see you again next time in May. Bye.
Bye.